set up. Pull up for set up. Pull up for set up.
My guy finally came through, man. Mr. Brute, Mr. A1Skills himself, man.
Yeah.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Blessing to be here, man. Blessing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So how everything going with you, man? Let's talk. Let's have a sit down. Let's have a real sit down. I see you doing major things around the country, around the United States, if you ask me. Talk to me.
Well, you know what I'm saying? First of all, before we even start, man, I really got to say how much I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, and what you got going on. We had a lot of talent to come through here, and it just wasn't televised, you know what I'm saying? And being that you were the first one that came in with your camera and ready to shoot any and every single thing, you know, it gave me a platform to come in. Like right now, I can come in and kind of speak and let you know who I am. So I would definitely like to let you know, express my gratitude to you and let you know how much I appreciate you.
That's love, bro. That's love. You know, coming from somebody that I actually used to go down to Manchester High School and watch ball. That means a lot. So, yeah. Them eyes was on you, my guy.
Yeah, man. You know, it was a long time ago, man. You know, over 10 years. But I definitely appreciate the experience of playing basketball around here, man. The sporting environment is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would advise you, if you're into sports, you know what I'm saying, you can't bypass Manchester, because we always gonna be there in whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right, man. Hey, that's what we're about. But we more. We more. and they finna know that now.
Yeah.
So, Brute, I like the name, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Real catchy.
Let me speak on that name too, man.
Let go there then.
Man, rest in peace to my auntie Eddie Bell. You know what I'm saying? She gave me that name. There was a movie. Now, I know y'all youngsters probably don't know, but it was a movie that's called Brewster's Million. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of it.
Never heard of Richard Pryor, man. When you get a chance, go check it out. But it was a movie about Richard Pryor. He was a baseball player. And he came into a crazy amount of money, played baseball or whatever. So she just always felt like I was going to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? So she gave me the name Brewster. You know what I'm saying? Left off the millions. Of course, it's really going to be Brewster's Million. You know what I'm saying? God's willing.
I like that.
That's where the name come from. So rest in peace to my auntie.
He look at that, y'all. He answering questions before I even pull him out there. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, Bruce, tell me about Bruce. Who is Brewster, man?
Well, first of all, Brewster is #1. Before anything, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of respect. I'm a man of morals. I'm a father of 2. Shout out to my son Kai and my daughter Celia. They mean the world to me. So don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. I'm extremely big on respect. If you respect me, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? But Brewster, man, he's just a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? He want it. Coming from the environment that we come from, we don't have a lot of resources. We don't have a lot of people that come back and tell us, hey, you can do this, you can do that. So I kind of took it upon myself, you know, to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? Get outside of the box. Get outside of Pandora's box, what I like to call it. You know, where we from, Manchester. It sounds funny to even say that. You know what I'm saying? Manchester. Every time I say it, people be like, what Manchester? You know what I'm saying? But every time somebody asks me, I'm telling you, I'm from Manchester, Georgia.
That's right.
You feel me? But Manchester, man, and who I am, Manchester is definitely a part of who I am. Like I said, coming from where we from, man, it's nothing but country. You know what I'm saying? Good land, good cow,
yeah,
whatever. And most importantly, man, some good hustling going on. All my life, man, it's kind of like we've been in competition, with some friendly competition with each other. But I guess that's kind of what's made me, especially having people always saying, "Boy, you can't do this, you can't do that. Look where we from. You don't have no resources. You don't have a lot of people telling you can't do it." So for me, man, Manchester and being from here, I have a love and hate relationship with it. You know
yeah, I think that's how everybody is. You look at it that way, as in you want to get out, but you end up coming back. But you know how to get out once you know how to get out. That's something real major they don't know how to get out.
Exactly, and not just for Manchester, you know what I'm saying, the surrounding areas, you know, Manchester, Whitberry, Tarleton, we all possess a unique amount of survival skills. You know, me personally, I can't speak for nobody else, but I feel like I can get dropped off anywhere, you know, and I can survive. That's just what this little place has taught me, survival. Anywhere, I feel like I can. You just put me there, I don't need much, but I get out of it. You know, I don't have to be this gangster dude. I'm definitely not a gangster, definitely not a street dude, but I know how to survive, and that's what Manchester has taught me, man.
Yeah. I like that, man. I like that. If y'all didn't pick up on that, y'all need to rewind it right now. That man just gave you everything. We gonna keep it moving, man. Brute in the building, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, man. So, Brute, tell me, you know, I know you say you grew up around here and all that good stuff. Is you from not even born and raised, or like homegrown?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of folk move and want to claim it, but is you homegrown around here?
I'm homegrown, you know what I'm saying? Definitely from Manchester, born in Thomas, but I spent the majority of my adolescent years here. But before that, I would say before, you know, 5, 6, I lived in Tarleton. Not Tarleton, but the New World. You know
yeah, New World. Yeah, Stevenson Court.
If you from around this area, you definitely know, man, there's so much talent has came out of New World. But again, you know what I'm saying, people like Deontay and Passionate Film, they giving people that's come from those type of areas a platform. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. But all of this has made me, you know, we don't have anything, man. The resources are slim to none, and that's probably the reason why I would just say it's easy. Well, let me just say this: it's easier for somebody from an actual city as opposed to somebody coming from the country, because in the city, when I say the city, I mean Atlanta. Somewhere, something like that. It's easy to brush elbows with millionaires. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the mall, you can push up to the barbershop. You're gonna find somebody there with some type of money. You know what I'm saying? But here, in this area, and it's funny to say this, but everybody has pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? One might have a little bit more than the other, but nobody has a whole lot of. You know what I'm saying? From where we're actually from. So we've always had to really get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so when somebody say they got it out the mud from around here, they really got it out the mud. Like I said, as opposed to being in the city when you can pretty much touch a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So,
I like that, man. Yeah, man. It's a good day, man.
Every day good.
That's what it is. Hey, get me right, man.
Don't forget that.
That's right. Hey, ever since November 1st, I ain't had nothing but good day. Rest in peace, Mom.
We talked about that.
You see what I'm saying?
We talked about days like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, I'm appreciative of just being able to sit in your spot. You know what I'm saying? I remember the talks we had about your visions, and we talked about my visions, and you actually manifested every single thing that, you know, you wanted, and we talked about. Pretty much, you predicted your own future.
That was the war, Brute.
Brute,
man, you can't look. This your time to shine, Brute. Brute, man. Hey, y'all. My man, when it comes to this education, man, you seem like you own it. Ain't no seem like it. I know you own it. Tell me about your education, man. How was your education, you know, your school system or whatever? How you make it out?
Well, again, man, this where we from is it's extremely tough, you know what I'm saying, to make it out of here, man. You know, you got to have, number one, guidance and the will to win, and you got to have the right people around you.
I don't mean to stop you. Say that again, bro. What you gotta have?
Yeah, you gotta have the right people around you. And I'm gonna tell you how I look at it, man. For me, and what I got going on, I look at it as a wheel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put people in place to make the wheel turn. You know, and if you're missing one link, that wheel doesn't turn. Let's just take, for instance, man, if you got a crew, they can be there for young or old. You know, if somebody in your crew, they hurt, the next man got to be there to put them on. If that's your partner. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep the wheel turning. And that way, y'all never fall off. So if you got the right group around you it's hard to fall out, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to anybody that's looking to, you know what I'm saying, get into business or not. I mean, I'm saying just life, period. You gotta surround yourself with the right people. And don't be the smartest person in the room all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get around people that make you feel like you don't know, excuse me for customs, you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You got to. That's right.
If you know too much, you know what I'm saying, you've already set your ceiling to a certain
you ain't open to learn.
You're not open to learn. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, you don't have people that can teach you. So that's the thing with our community, not just where we from, but the black community, man. we think we know too much all the time. We're not willing to learn. We're not willing to listen, man. So sometimes you just shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that you can learn. So, but education-wise, man, I got a business degree. Graduated from the Fort Valley State University.
Wildcat.
Wildcat, yeah, man. I graduated from Fort Valley State University, man, with a business administration degree. I chose business administration because ever since I was a kid, man, I always wanted. There's only two things that I wanted to do. It was either play basketball or own my own business. But obtaining that degree kind of helped me intertwine both of them. But I will say this, man, about a degree. We put a lot on the degree.
Speak that truth, boy.
Yeah, we put a lot. Well, I just speak from my experience. For me, again, I got a college degree, man. I could easily go sit at somebody's desk and make them measly $400-500 a week. Again, listen, I said measly $400 or $500 a week. But I decided, man, to kind of be the first generation of my family or somebody that's trying to get outside of the norm. So I'm kind of real unorthodox. I'm not with the normal stuff. So I kind of use my degree as a trade. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to apply my degree to me as opposed to me getting my degree and going off to make somebody else rich. So that's how I did that, man. I wanted to go in, learn a whole lot about business so I can kind of run my own business, hire my own people, and I don't have. My main focus is I don't want my kids to have to go knocking on somebody's door looking for a job. So I want to create my family's own avenues so where we can create our own generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? So we can just keep the wheel and the cycle turning, man. We ain't looking for. I promise you, I ain't putting in no more application.
They're right.
Don't ask me, can I come work for you? It's a no. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this for me. I'm in this for my family, and I'm chasing greatness. You know what I'm saying? Every day, bro.
Hey, I hope y'all got a pen and pad out, man, because he just laid it down on the table for you. We finna keep it going right now, man. A1Skills versus everybody.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, man. I'm just loving it, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Well, it's the brand. You know what I'm saying? It's a new wave, especially around here for basketball, man. Like I said, I've been around basketball my entire life, and I say that I'm extremely excited about that because basketball has taken me around the world ever since I can think, or I can remember my granddaddy, wheeling me into the gym in my stroller. You know what I'm saying? And I get hit I can't get hit with the basketball, and I can't do nothing. I'm laying up in the stroller and basketball flying. So I'm deeply rooted into basketball, man. My entire family was in basketball, and I definitely get a lot of my influence from my grandfather. He is a legend. You know what I'm saying? I get chills speaking on him now. I remember when I was a kid, I saw tons and tons of people, in and out of a gym that he spent the majority of his day not getting paid. Nobody's coming to give him any pats on the back. He just did what he loved to do, and he was able to help a lot of kids in the midst of that. A lot of kids, he told them what was gonna happen if they didn't follow, the guidelines, especially the black guidelines. You know what I'm saying? He always told us that you one move away from making the worst mistakes of your life. So while you got a chance, just come in the gym, work on your game, and just stay out of the streets for a little bit. So that's kind of like A1Skills is kind of my tribute to my grandfather. I want to be able to do every single thing that he did. He helped tons of people, and still to this day, I run into people, and he'll run into people, and they'll tell him, "Man, you did so much for me. You did so much for my community. You kept us out of the streets." So that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do it on a larger scale. I wanted to still help kids, and I wanted to keep them out the streets, but at the same time, I wanted to kind of give, give kids and what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted them to be ahead of the curve. In the area that we're from, we're so behind times on all the athletic stuff. Especially for basketball, man, we got 5 or 6 gyms in the Manchester area that we can't even use. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to be the fall guy for that. I'm gonna spend my time with you. You just do what you got to do, and I'll handle the rest. I want to kind of be resourceful for them. If we had what I'm doing right now when I was a kid, man, there would be so many athletes around here that's on a major scale, but it just feels like, man, that our town and our city just does not care about advancing our kids. And that's where my grandfather came in, man. He kind of gave some advancement to our kids, and that's where A1Skills was born. It was an idea that me and my best friend had, rest in peace, to Barber. If you don't know him, Google him. We've always said that we were going to try to do some of the stuff that my grandfather did. So that's where A1Skills came about. And if you're wondering about the name, A1Skills was actually A1Skills Training and Development. A1Skills kind of derived from me just wanting to be great. A1. First letter, first number. So if I can be first at that, and I can work and bust my tail, maybe my company can be, A1 or leading the frontier for basketball trainers, man. So that's kind of where A1Skills kind of started from.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I like that, man. I like how, with your grandfather and all, with that passion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I do it by passion. I see you definitely doing it with passion.
Oh, yeah.
So, A1Skills. Do A1Skills have a home, as in, or you pull up?
Well, I pull up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pull up in the bag, right? And it's not about the money, but I do have to be compensated for my time. So I pull up anywhere. But I'm always going to be based out of my home. You know what I'm saying? Manchester is my home. I live in Atlanta, but this is my home. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to say that I'm from Manchester. I work out of a couple places here, wherever. If you got a goal hooked up on a tree, a nail to a tree, and you need some help, pull up, call me. Like I said, pull up and set up, man. Call me. I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's how I roll, man. I'm gonna pull up anywhere.
So when it comes to A1Skill, have you did trained any big names? Even high school level or pee-wee level? Talk to me.
Yeah, well, I got a couple, man. I got a stable full. I would say right now the most notable is this young lady by the name of Brittany Davis. She's a senior right now over at Greenwood High School, and they're doing an amazing job. And they run an amazing athletic program that getting kids out of here, getting them to college, getting them to NFL, getting them to the professional leagues. But Brittany Davis, man, she's a senior, 5'9", left-hand young lady. She scored over 3,000 points, and that's enough said right there. You know what I'm saying? Over 3,000 points.
One season, career?
Career, over 3,000 points. Probably last season she had 1,009 points.
Still over 1,000.
That's crazy. Resume. She got a resume out of this world, man. She got robbed by the from the McDonald's All-American game. Every person that was listed on the game on stat line is far surpassed.
Do better, McDonald.
Yeah, do better, McDonald's All-American, man. I got a bone to pick with y'all. Y'all need to get with me.
Yeah, A1Skills, please get in contact.
With me, man. But it's all good. You know, we all know those type of games are just for political. You know what I'm saying?
Political
hype. A whole
hype.
lot of politics in that, man. So we understand that. But Brittany Davis, two-time player of the year, probably be 3 at the end of this year. She is amazing. DeMarcus Addy is one of them. He's at Georgia Highlands doing exceptionally well. Last year he was the second leading scorer in their conference. So
wow,
that's huge. I worked with Lil Boosie. And shout out to Lil Boosie too, man. I really say that with everything in me. That young man too. He could have hired anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he know a whole lot of people, but he contacted me to get in to do some work with his.
Y'all heard what that man just said. Now, I'm trying to clean my ears out right now. I think that man said, Lil Boosie.
Yeah, Lil Boosie, badass, syndicate.
Syndicate. Yeah, Torrance Hatch.
Torrance Hatch, man. Everybody, if you don't know him, you know what I'm saying, you been on the rock for years. You know what I'm saying? So you
actually got to train, work with his son?
Yeah. It's pretty much his it's his best friend's son. You know what I'm saying? But the kids respect him and love him so much. You know, I'm just on the outside looking in. So from what I can tell, you know, he's kind of helping. He's helping to raise him. Like I said, I'm just on the outside looking in. I don't know the ins and outs of that. But I really appreciate Boosie, man. You know, he gave me an opportunity at a time that I really thought that, man, you just wasting your time.
That's major, man.
Yeah, you just doing it just to be doing it, and there's nothing gonna come out of this. And in the midst of me thinking about that, you know, I get in contact with the rapper Lil Boosie, and I met his superstar. I wouldn't even disrespect him and say superstar. I give him the megastar.
You see what I'm saying?
Megastar status. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to see his house, and it's a beautiful, beautiful home, man. And just for him to invite me to his home and to be out on this brand new basketball court with his family, man, it was a blessing in the sky. So, look, Boosie, if you hear this, man, you know, I get chills talking about it now because I still cannot believe that I was able to be in contact with not just a multi-millionaire rapper, but somebody that has an influence over an entire culture. You know what I'm saying? So that was major for me, man. So if anybody can let Boosie know, man, I appreciate him, bro, from the bottom of my heart. And Lil Ivy, that's my partner too. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lil Ivy, you know, he still call me almost every day. You know, he blow me up every day now. There's no cap. He blow me up. But I just know he just want to talk, and I appreciate him for you know, for just hearing me, man, and just let me know that I'm doing something right. But yeah, man, Boosie probably one of the best moments of doing this.
Of A1Skills doing chasing your dream.
I never forget that, man.
That's major, man. That's major. So when it comes to A1Skills, what set you different? You know, from everybody else. Why should we choose A1Skills, man?
I tell you, you know, of course you're gonna get grade A basketball training. I played on the college level. I came up on the great teaching as far as teaching the game. But what you can expect from A1Skills is not only basketball training but life skills. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some times where people they would think it's a nightmare. You know, so I try to implement life skills into our basketball segments. Let's just take for an example, man. we know that you're gonna get trapped. You're gonna get a full court trap. You know what I'm saying? I'm in almost every game where you're gonna get some defensive pressure. Well, I try to help the kid understand that basketball trickles over into your life. The decisions that you make on the basketball court, they kind of translate the decision that you make on outside of the basketball court. So a trap. Let's just say, in a trap, you're gonna get 2 or 3 people that's just attacking you. They want the basketball.
All angles.
That's life.
Life the same way.
Life the same way. You're gonna get stuff that's thrown at you. You're gonna get people that's gonna try to trap you in that box, and you won't even see it coming. But you gotta think quickly.
You gotta get out of it.
You gotta get out of the situation, or you gonna malfunction. So I try to implement life skills into what we have going on, man, and not just basketball. So when you leave my training, you know how to deal with certain situations. But I think that's kind of what sets me aside
from everybody.
Everybody else. As opposed to, what I'm saying, I do crazy drills. I know people see.
I'm seen it, man. I don't think I can make it through it. You know, I'm on the football side. I don't know if I can handle.
You're an athlete. You can make it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you can make it.
I like that. Hey, Mr. A1 said that, so I'm A1.
Yeah.
I like that, man. Let's keep it going, man. Hey, big salute to A1, man. If y'all rewind it if you didn't get it. You gonna rewind this anyway, but go on rewind it right
DVR,
now.
man. You should DVR sick.
You see what I'm saying? So when she was, I read your body language, my man. I seen you kind of sunk down, then you had to get yourself back up. And in life, that's life. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned your best friend, Kavatni Barber.
Yeah, that's it.
You mentioned his name, and I want to know, when you said that, I felt it's something that you need to get off your chest right here today.
Yeah. So
talk to me about it, man.
Well, for the people that don't know me, Kavatni Barber, everybody around here know him as Vat. That was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That was my partner, my rollie, whatever you want to call it. Ever since probably his 9th grade, his 9th grade year in high school, my 10th grade year in high school, we just kind of made an amazing bond. You know what I'm saying? We built something that just wasn't based on something that could have been beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say what fake relationships are based off of. You know what I'm saying? We built our friendship off of, loyalty. And that's what kind of made us friends. More like brothers, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that could have separated us is we don't have the same blood, you know what I'm saying? But when you saw me, you saw Vat. Amazing guy, man. It's tough for me, you know what I'm saying, to deal with everything that's happened because of who he was, you know what I'm saying? Not just who he was as a person, but his loyalty to me. I base my friendships off strictly that, you know what I'm saying? Loyalty and respect. He kept every secret me and my, I ever had, and I told him. He took it to the grave with him. So that's why I got so much respect for him, because he kept it all the way 100. It wasn't no 99.9. It was straight line 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I base my friendships off of right now, and it's just kind of hard to find, you know what I'm saying, that balance. It's hard to find somebody who you can just release yourself to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, a couple years ago, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time. It's a Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a good day. We're going to get it off your chest, my man.
A couple years ago, man, I would say roughly it'll be 5 years in July 20, 2013, to be exact. It's the last day I saw my best friend, you know what I'm saying, my brother, my partner. But again,